Morning everyone. Today's Pilates strength stretch class is going to be using a stick or a broom or a mop. I've just undone the end of mine so that it's just a stick, so it doesn't have any heavy weight on it. If you've got something like that, you're going to be doing some great stretching. And also we're using some small hand weights if you've got them, if not tin cans, bottles, soy milk containers, anything. So lots of work with two different modalities today, lots of fun. We're going to use our stick first. So you've got your mop or your broom or your stick handle. I've just undone the end of mine so it's a bit easier to manage. But it doesn't matter if you've still got the end on it. Okay, breathing in. Reaching those arms right up with the stick. Oh, I've disappeared. And I'm going to stand side on. Exhale as you curve the spine down. Inhale as you lift. Open. Now pull those arms right back. Exhale as you curve the spine and scoop the upper body. Inhale as you straighten up, open the chest and pull those shoulders back. And again, exhale as you scoop. Inhale as you arch. One more time. Exhale as you scoop. Really tuck the tail, pull in the navel. And inhale as you open. And back to the center. Okay, breathing in, exhaling to one side. I'll just adjust the camera so you can see me a bit better. Inhaling to center and exhaling to the other side. And inhale to center, exhaling to other side. That didn't adjust very well at all. Try it again. And inhale, no, exhale. And again, one more each way. That's better. And exhale. Inhale and open the arms a little wider and step your feet wider too now and turning the feet out a little bit. Okay, so I've got my hands quite wide so you can manage this. See if you can get the bar or the stick behind your head without lurching the head forward. So the wider the grip, the easier that becomes. And we're going to bend the knees as we do that and straighten the arms as we straighten the legs. Bend the arms and straighten. That's it. So we're warming up our legs, shoulders, elbows, all of that. That's it. As we keep doing this, be mindful not to stick out the rib cage. See if you can pull in a little through the ribs. Or the base of the ribs. It's good. We're going to do another 5 of these. 4, 3, 2. Now stay down on one. See if you can get the stick behind your head and rest it on your shoulders. We're going to do a rotation. So we're going to do like a double bounce one way and a double bounce the other. And keep going. With the legs in this position, it rotates from the waist up. Just let the breath come out. It might be a bit sort of staccato breath. Let's do 2 more each way. Really getting that spine going. And back to the center and straighten the legs, straighten the arms up for a moment. Now leave the arms up here and we're going to bend back down into that plie position. Squeezing the right elbow down to the side of the body. So you're stretching through the left and you're squeezing in and up. So I'm leaning a little and I'm squeezing the elbow in. So use some action as if you're squeezing an orange under your arm there and use the muscle structure to pull in that elbow. Lean and squeeze that elbow in. So you can bring quite a lot of action into that movement with consciousness rather than just making it a loose movement. Squeeze the orange. Imagine the muscles are activating to do that. It other way. We're going to do it again each side. down. Holding the legs here. See if you can do a double heel lift. Lift. If it's too much, do a single heel lift and alternate. Lift. Really getting those legs warm. 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and straightening the legs. Bring your stick so that it's just resting on the floor in front of you. Turn the feet a little more, turn them in just slightly, not too much, and we're going to bend into the right and into the left. You can hold both hands on the stick if you like. It's going from one side to the other. And as we do this, you're starting to get a little stretch through the inner leg. And the next time we get to the right, we're going to stay. So come right down into that right leg and see if we can flex this foot. And that'll change how you do it. So really leaning on the stick, I'm leaning forward slightly, I'm bending this knee, and this is really active in the inner leg. Let's do 2 more breaths. Swap it over. And flex that right foot so that you get that inner leg. Two more breaths. And back to the centre. I'm going to turn side on, but you stay where you are. Keep the stick forward, both hands are on it. My feet are now turned more parallel, and I'm going to stretch. So really have a lovely elongation through the spine. Now you can keep the knees a little bent, or you can start to straighten them up. And really opening the shoulders here, lifting up through the tailbone, pulling up the legs and having a beautiful open back stretch. For 3 more breaths. Now bending your knees there, you might want to bring the stick in just a tiny bit, and I'm going to hold it with my left hand and take the right hand out to the side. And pulsing that arm, so we start to get the shoulder going, holding that. Now as you're holding the stick, try and pull in the belly so that you're protecting your back by squeezing that belly. And 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now open and rotate up, and we're going to exhale and thread it through. Inhale and open it up. You can keep your knees bent the whole time. Exhale and thread. So rotation, inhale and exhale. 2 more, inhale and exhale. So mobility work, keep those knees bent. And back, and pop the hand onto the pole and the other side. So you're holding your left arm out and you're pulsing it up. Getting that shoulder blade working. Pulse, 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 pulse. That's it. Keep those knees bent, pull that tummy in. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open it right up and exhale, thread. Woo, sitting on the floor. Inhale up, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Again. And up. And back. And let's come up off the floor. Okay. Breathing it. Just taking it to your right side of your body and circling our hips. And the other way. So just loosening up that lower back. That's great. Alright, so on the left side, I'm going to turn side on, got my left leg forward and my right leg out to the back. So you've got the stick for balance now. And we're going to lift, tap that right leg. Lift, 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 lift. That's it. Get the the butt going. 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and swing. Swing it forward. So quite a loose movement now. You've got your balance with your stick, hopefully. Standing knees just a little bit bent, not locked. 3, 2, now bring it forward on 1, lift it up and down. Let's take the right arm up and elbow to knee. Lift, lift. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and out to the side. You can hold the arm out to the side as well and lift, lift. Lift that leg out to the side, lift, lift. That's it. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it out to the side. Now we're going to, those who can, you're going to lift up both arms with the stick. If you need the balance, do that. And we're going to bring that left elbow across to the right knee as you take it out to the side. So it's like this, it's a side movement, side. That's it, so on here, cross. That's it. Contract, contract. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. You feel that standing leg. 1. Now keep it out to the side and we're going to step into side lunge. So now we're on the right leg forward, parallel foot and side lunge and back. That's it, so my left leg stays quite straight and I bend into. You can bend down as deep as you like with that right leg. Bend and back. Bend. That's it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and coming back. Let's take it into a side. So that's that leg, that outside left leg is going to come across the body. You can use your stick on the right and lift into your left arm. So we come into a sort of a side stretch. Press into both feet and push that left hip out to the side. And get that lovely movement. And if you want just a little adjustment, sometimes I take this top arm and I roll it round, right up, just adjust the neck and shoulder, and then you can take it back into the position and you might get just slightly more out of it. So let's do 3 more breaths. Opening the ribs there. And releasing out. Beautiful. Okay, now we've got our stick on our right side, so we're now going to do our right leg. So we've got our left leg back, and it's a lift with that left leg. Lift, lift, lift. That's it, so the sequence is on the left now, lifting with the butt. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and swinging that leg. So the left leg swinging, right leg standing but slightly bent, that right knee. That's it, quite a loose movement. 3, 2, and to the front on 1 and 1, and we're going up. We're taking our left arm up and we're bringing elbow to knee. Lift. That's it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you're going to take that left leg out to the side. You can hold the arm out to the side and it's a side lift. Lift. left leg, lift, lift. Squeeze your tummy to lift that leg. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now we're stepping that leg out. So now we're on our left leg. We're grabbing our stick and we're into our side lunge with the left. That's it. And you just press the stick forward as you side lunge. So my left foot and knee are pointing directly forward there. Once again, you can go a little deeper if you like. 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and coming up. So now this was our standing leg. We're bringing our right leg over our left, and you bring the left hand on the ground and into our side stretch. So I'm looking opposite to you, but I'm doing actually the same legs. I've got my left leg in front, left hand with the stick, right arm up, and then I'm going to push that right hip out and slowly circle this right arm around, turn the head with it because it's nice and loosening for the neck, and then find my beautiful position and breathe in the nose and out the mouth. That's it. 3 more breaths. And gently releasing out of that. Great. Okay. Coming back to here. Let's stand at the back of the mat. We're going to breathe in, lifting up those arms again with the stick. And really, if you want to, arch the back and pull the shoulder blades right back and open the chest, lift the chin, and exhale, rolling down. So bring the arms down and rolling down into a hang. Use your belly, soften the knees, stretch out that body. Breathing in and exhale, rolling up. Reaching those arms up again, breathing in, arching, opening, and again, exhale, rolling down. Feeling the body. That's it. Last one, inhale and exhale, roll up. And this time, instead of taking the arms up, take the stick behind and grab hold and pull those arms back. Inhale, open the chest this way, and now exhale, rolling down, and we're pulling our arms away from our body to get that lovely openness. Let's stay down here for a few breaths. So pull those arms back, really open the shoulders, that's it. See if you can get some looseness through your neck, just sort of moving it forward and back or side to side, and just try and let go in the neck as you open the shoulders, stretch the back of the legs. And find another 4 breaths. Slowly opening a bit deeper. Last breath. And then slowly bending your knees, bringing the arms down, popping the stick down and coming onto your knees. We're on all fours. Starting on all fours, pull those shoulders back and down. Hopefully we've opened them enough and they feel quite good. Pulling up through the belly here, and we're going to do alternate. Starting with the left leg and the right arm if you can. Extend and slowly bring it back. Then the other side. Extend. We're not moving too fast today, just a slow movement so that we really steady and get our balance and reach and back, and alternating, keeping that belly nice and strong, and back, and reach, and back. So as you reach, you really lengthen into the fingers and into the toes. Trying to keep quite steady through the pelvis area. So you pull up through your tummy and pelvic floor as best you can. Okay, holding it when you get to the right arm and the left leg. Holding there. Alright, we're going to tap the fingers and tap the toes, lift up and tap. Lift and tap. Now if it's too much with the arm and the leg, just do the leg. Set 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up on 1, bringing that right arm around so that it's sort of behind, pointing to your foot, and we're going to bend that left leg. Now you lift the arm and leg, lift, 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 lift. That's it. Remember you can put the arm down. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now hold, reaching that there. Some of you might even be able to grab that ankle with the right arm and push the foot into the hand. Don't worry if you can't, just holding it there. Having another 3 breaths. And slowly releasing down onto the ground. Alright, we're going to take the other arm and leg out. So you've got your right leg and your left arm extended. And we're tapping the toes and fingers and lift. Tap, lift, tap, tap. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it on 1. Now bringing the arm around to the back, bending the right leg, and we're pulsing it up. Arm and leg. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Pause. Now if you can reach your foot, do so. If not, don't worry. Just holding your balance. Push the foot into the hand. Breathing for 3 more breaths. And releasing it down. Well done. Coming onto the forearms now to give those wrists a bit of a break. Bring the knees together. Now this one's can feel a bit funny to start with, but we'll see how we go. I'll just turn a little bit on an ankle so you can see. So we're going to lift the right leg up to the side and bring it down. Now the left. Left. We're alternating. Right. Down. Left. That's it. Right. Left. Now as you change legs, you want to try not to sway too much from one side to the other. Keeping that tummy switched on, keep your shoulders quite steady, and then pulling back and down to solidify the shoulder girdle. Lift, lift, and again, lift. Now when you get to the left one, hold the left one out to the side. Extend and bend. Extend and bend. That's quite hard. Extend. Doesn't matter if it taps the floor. Okay, 4 more only. 3, 2, 1. Pop it down onto the ground. Tucking the right toes, and let's stretch and have a nice, lovely stretch back. So you're getting that inner leg, that left inner leg stretch. You're lengthening the spine here. And just breathing into that. Keep going. Only 2 more breaths. Gently come up and bringing that leg in. I'm going to turn around so you can see. Now we've got our right leg out to the side and we're going to extend and bend. Extend and bend. That's it. 5 more only. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pop it down and tucking the left toes as you pull back into a nice inner thigh stretch. And also it's an elongations for the spine and opening for the shoulder area too. And 2 more breaths. And slowly coming up. Let's come right back onto all fours again. So you're up onto your arms if you can manage. If you're getting a bit sore in the wrists, remember all the little tricks. You can be on fists. You can go back onto the forearms if you need to. And you can roll up your mat if you need to as well. So we're back on all fours, shoulders back and down. We want to really suck up through that belly. And we're going to see if we can go into the plank. So extending that right leg straight. We've got our shoulders ready and our left leg straight. So we're in a plank. Holding that plank. And all you're going to do is you're going to push forward a little bit and back into your heels. Forward and back. Just a little movement forward. That's it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pop those knees down. Alrighty, have a little break from the wrists and pump them out, open and close, so you get that blood flowing through the wrists again. Then placing them back down and coming up onto all fours. We'll start this exercise on all fours and then I'll make it a bit stronger. So you always take what's okay for you. So the movement is right leg out. It's a knee to chest and an extension back out. A knee to chest and an extension back out. For those who want to work stronger, you're coming into a down face dog with that right leg up. Then you come into a plank with that knee to chest. Then you go up to downward dog and into plank. So totally up to you. That's it, we're going to do 5 more. Inhale, lift the leg, exhale to squeeze it into the chest. Nice upper body strengthening here, along with the core. 3 more. 3, 2. Now everyone, bring that knee forward and pop that knee on the ground. And I'm going to open out my right foot and slide back into the pigeon pose. So we've got our lovely opening here. You can see that front leg is open. I'm getting a stretch into my buttock and my hip. That's it. Let's have a little twist first. So bring that right hand on the ground in front and open up the left arm and see if you can reach to the left leg as you turn your head over the left shoulder. So you're getting a twist and an opening. 2 more breaths. And coming forward. Having a lovely back stretch here, and you can go a bit deeper into the stretch. Now if you like, you can flex your right foot, which is the front knee. That helps to protect the knee and it also increases the stretch a little. You want to. Okay, 3 more breaths. Then coming up. And we're going to see those who can, you step back onto all fours or right back into the downward dog. You're either on your knees or in downward dog, and we're going to do our left leg now. So we've got our left leg up, then into chest, either forward and into chest or on all fours and back up. That's it, in and up. And 4 more. 4, lift, 3, lift, 2, lift, 1. Now on the next one, we're going to bring the knee to the ground and come into pigeon. So you knee to the ground, but you open up that left foot so you can slide back into our pigeon pose. We're going to take our right arm back onto the right leg first. So we have a twist. That's it. Most of you can manage that. Beautiful. So you're turning the same way as the open leg. So the left leg is at the front, the right leg is stretched out the back, and you're turning to the right. That's it. 1 more breath. Then release and come forward and have a lovely stretch over that front leg. That's it. Feeling it into the left hip and into the left buttock, and it really even helps with the lower back. Great one if you're doing a lot of sitting. 3 more breaths. Slowly coming up, we're going to step back either onto all fours or back into the downward dog again. So you lift up, you're either on your knees or in the downward dog. Everybody, we're going to come into the plank again, back to that plank movement. See if you can hold it, shoulders back and down, fingers are gripping the floor a little. Those who want to work harder, right leg off the ground for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pop it down, now the left, lift it up, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pop it down and lower those knees. Let's come up, right up off the wrists. Give the shoulders a bit of a roll and you can move the head at the same time. We're just loosening up there, give the wrists a bit of a shake out. Just going to do an opening here for a moment. Knees are about shoulder width or hips width apart, and hands are onto the back of your legs. Now really pull the shoulders back, lift your sternum, your chest, upward. So this is a bit of a yoga movement, it's called the camel. And we're lifting up, opening, opening. If you'd like to take it further, some of you might be able to reach back to your feet, but that's quite strong. Just take it onto the back of the legs if you want. Really opening that chest, throat, breathe. 3 more wonderful breaths. And slowly coming up. And we're going to do another stretch here. So taking the hands over to the right and pulling your bottom back to your heels. And so more so, I'm pulling my left hip back, so you get that lovely elongation down the side waist, side ribs, under the arm, and right down that left arm. Keep pulling the left hip back, increasing it just a little bit more for the last 3 breaths. And then taking the arms over to the other side and doing it the other way. So now you've got that right hip pulling back more. Keep the shoulders down if you can so they don't sneak up around your neck. Just pulling back, breathing. Okay, 3 more breaths. And releasing the hands and coming onto your buttock now. Now make sure your hand weights are close. We're going to use them now. We don't need our stick so much anymore. Just going to get the hand weights or your tin cans, whatever you've got, and we're sitting up on our buttock. Okay. Just rest the weights for a moment. Let's have a little pelvic floor activation. So we're sitting on our sit bones. We want to gather up the pelvic floor muscles and you squeeze them in towards each other and up. Holding them on if you can for 4 counts. 3, 2, 1, and slowly soften. And again, drawing up the pelvic floor and holding it on for 4, 3, 2, 1, and letting it go. And again, pelvic floor lifts for 4, 3, 2, 1, and let go. 1 more time. Lift it up, hold it. 4, 3, 2, 1, and ease off. Now we'll bring the hand weights up to the chest. Alright, We're going to sort of do a bit of a bicep curl. So we're going to draw up the pelvic floor, tuck your tail, scoop your belly, and extending those arms out. Now just open them a little bit, the palms are turned up, bring them back together and come up, bring the elbows in, or the hands in. Try that again, scooping down, extending the arms out, open them wide, bringing them back, coming up. So the idea is we really try and keep that pelvic floor on and engage the abdomen. So we're working the core as we're working our upper body. Exhale, open, back and up. Okay, 4 more. Scoop, 4 and up, 3. Up, so you can go a little lower, some of you. 2, up, 1, and up. Beautiful. Alrighty, we're going to bring the hands a bit more together, and you're just going to do singles. Single up and down, lower and lift. So a little bit more for the arms. But because the hands are connected or the weights are connected, makes it a little easier on the upper body, but still working there. For 6 more. 5. Squeeze that pelvic floor and tummy. 4. 3. 2. 1. And sit up, place the weights down and let the knees fall open. So holding onto your feet. Now really, as you do this, what you want to do is really lift up, almost like you're rolling forward on your sit bones, because I want that spine to lengthen and the belly opens. So instead of doing a closed, curved movement, I want a pulling forward, open movement. And just stay with that, and you might be able to get your elbows on your knees to open, otherwise you can just hold yourself there. But really lifting and lengthening the spine, because the last movement was that curved movement for the spine. Now we're trying to do almost the opposite. Okay, 2 more breaths. And slowly release it, straightening out the legs now. Okay, let's try this with straight legs. We've got the weights again in our hand, optional. Actually, the weights do make this a bit easier. So we're going to try and go all the way down to the floor and come all the way back up again. So breathing in. Exhale, using our technique to roll down to the floor nice and slow. Taking those arms gently over the head, just to where they can manage. Then slowly bring the arms back, breathing in as you look up. And exhale as you roll up to sitting. How's that? Good. And again, exhale as we come down. Extending the arms over the head. Inhale to halfway and exhale to come into the stronger part of the exercise as you come up. Sitting up tall. Exhale as we come down. We're going to add to it now. Take the arms above the head and now inhale, slide the heels to the bottom, arms to ceiling. Exhale, bring the upper body off the ground, and option is to extend and lift the legs. Tap the feet down, arms to ceiling. Extend and lengthen arms and legs. Now rolling all the way up to sitting. Rolling all the way up to sitting. So we've just included an extra exercise. Let's try that again. Slowly rolling all the way down. Extending the arms above the head. That's it. Now slide heels to bottom, arms to the ceiling. And exhale, bring the upper body off the ground and lift the legs if you want. Tap the legs down, arms to ceiling. Lengthen the arms and legs above the head and roll all the way up to sitting. Inhale, exhale as you roll all the way up. See if we can try it one more time. Slowly coming down. Extending those arms above the head. That's it. Sliding heels to bottom, arms to ceiling. Breathing in. Exhale, upper body off the ground, and legs are optional. Pop the feet down, arms up. Lengthen up. Inhale, halfway up, rolling up, and exhale, come all the way up to sitting. Beautiful. Okay, we're going to roll down this time and stay down. So, rolling all the way down. Leave the arms above the head so they're straight up to the ceiling this time. Let's leave them up to the ceiling. Pull the shoulder blades down and slide those heels to the butt, feet to the floor. You're going to do a pushing up, arms out to the side, elbows almost touch the floor with the elbows bent, and arms back up as you tap the butt to the floor. And you push up, open the arms, and down. Push up, and down. That's it. Push up and down. 5 more and tap the bottom lightly. 4, 3, 2. Now let's see if we can stay up. Let the elbows rest on the floor here. Stay the bottom off the ground. Stay. Single leg lift, right leg. Lift to tabletop, tap it down. 6 more and tap. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pop it down, lift the other leg, and 7. Left leg lift. 5, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pop it down and roll the spine down. Beautiful. Bringing the arms down by the side. Now you can hold the weights still if you like, or you can place your hands flat on the floor. We're going to start with a very little movement and then we're going to make it stronger. So at the moment you're in your neutral spine, your natural curve in your lower back. You want to draw up your pelvic floor and press that lower back flat, and you feel your tailbone tuck. And then ease back into a neutral spine. Inhale. Exhale and tuck and press that lower back down. Inhale and back to neutral. Exhale and tuck. Inhale back to neutral. Alright, let's let go of the weights and place the thumbs under the butt. And as you press the lower back down and tuck, you'll feel that the bottom lift off your thumbs. Then as you relax back, the bottom goes down on the thumbs. Okay, and again, press the lower back down, tuck, and release. Alright, harder is legs to tabletop. See if you can do bottom lifts. Lift up and down. So you're still doing exactly the same movement. You want to press the lower back down and squeeze that pelvic floor. Lift your butt up just an inch or two, maybe a centimetre or two. Lift up. So we're getting the lower abdomen going. Lift. Lift. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Leave the legs up, cycling the legs upside down. You can still stay sitting on your thumbs, it makes it a bit easier. Cycle can be quite large, where you lower the leg almost to the floor. If you want to make it big and full movement, getting that abdomen going. That's it, 2 more this direction. And then see if you can backward move with the feet flexed. Those who'd like to work harder, bring your upper body off the floor. And you can put one hand on the head to support. So you're in an abdomen curl as well. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. And hug the knees into the chest. Have a little rock from side to side. That's it. Okay, you can really feel the back now, quite flat on the floor. Come to a central position. Pull those shoulders down and lengthen the back of the head. Keep those knees into the chest. Grabbing your hand weights is optional. Bringing the weights to the shoulders. So this movement now, you're just going to take the legs to tabletop with the lower back on the ground. And inhale back to chest. Exhale to tabletop, and you can extend the arms, and option is to bring the upper body off the ground. Inhale back to chest. Exhale to tabletop with the legs, upper body off. Inhale down. Keep going. Exhale. Remember, if you need to support your neck, put one hand on the back of your head. Exhale. Working stronger for those who'd like. Exhale and extend those legs out straighter and lower. But only if your lower back will cope. Exhale. Inhale. Windy again. Exhale. Inhale. Okay, 6 more. 6. And back. 5. And back. 4. 3. 2. We're going to stay there on 1. Stay up or stay the legs out. Hold it there. Now clap the feet. Open them and close them. Clap, clap, clap. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And come down. Let's come up and do that clap one more time. Come up and clap the feet. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And come down. Okie doke, popping those feet back onto the floor. Taking the arms straight to the ceiling again. If option, you've still got your hand weights in the hand. So the movement now is you're going to extend one arm behind the head and bring it back up. Now the other arm. Extend. Now notice that you don't have any pinching in the shoulders as we alternate our arms here. So if you pinch in the shoulder joint, then take the hand a little wider, or don't take it as low to the floor. So you've really got to sort of modify your movements to suit your body. Okay, that's the arm movement. Now we're going to press that lower back flat to the floor, lifting the right leg to tabletop and lifting the left leg if you can. So both legs are up, it's strong. If it gets too much, you bring the knees in a bit closer to the chest to make it easier. Otherwise, you're holding them in tabletop. And we're going to do right toe tap, right arm extends above the head. Bring it back up. Left toe tap, left arm extends above the head. And that's good. Keep going. Tap, exhale, inhale back up. Exhale, tap. So just one leg at a time, Jane. You bring one leg, you bring it all the way back up, and then you tap one, and then you bring it up, and then you tap the other. So it's a little bit slower. Holding and tapping and lift. That's it. Trying that. Very strong. If you're getting a bit fatigued in that lower back, have a break. Okay, we're going to do 3 more each way. 3, change. 3, 2, 2, 1, 1, and hug the knees. Woohoo! Have a little rock from side to side. Nice. Okay, rolling onto one side where you can still see me, and we're going to come up onto that underside forearm. So I'm on my left side, but it doesn't matter if you're not. So we're up like this. Having the hand weight is optional. We're going to either stay with the hip on the ground or see if we can lift our hip off the ground and hold ourselves up. Adjust to underneath shoulder so it feels comfortable, the underneath elbow. Taking the arm up, we're going to thread the needle. So we're going to slowly rotate, thread it through. Inhale and bring it back up. Exhale and thread it through. Inhale and up. That's it. And again. So you feel it squeezing that underside of the body and waist. And you're working your core big time. Okay, 5 and up. 4 and up. 3, 2, 1, and lower that hip to the ground. Bend the top knee and extend the bottom leg. Now you're going to bring that bottom foot to the hand. That's it. And those who want to work stronger, you're going to do the lift with the upper body off the ground and down. Lift the butt off and down. Lift. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. And swiveling around to the other side. Straight over to the other side. On the forearm. And hand weight is optional up to the ceiling. Now you can either come down and stay on your hip or hold yourself off the ground for our threading the needle with that left hand. And inhale and take it up. Not too fast with the movement. Exhale. Particularly if you've got heavy weights. You want to be mindful of not throwing them around, because you've got to control the movement to protect your shoulder joint. Okay, 5, and up, 4, and up, 3, and up, 2, and 1, and lower yourself to the ground, extending the bottom leg straight and the top leg bent, and foot to hand. That's it. Lifting up and down with your butt if you'd like. Lift. 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and popping the hand weight down now, lying on that underside arm, and let's have a little bit of a side stretch. So both knees are bent to start with, and this top arm, we're reaching it out over the hip. Now your underside arm, place it flat down on the ground, so your hand's on the ground. You can push into your hand if you need to, because you're going to squeeze the side waist, and down. Squeeze, like you're trying to lift up off the ground. Contract, and back. Contract. Exhale up, inhale down. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release and come into a quad stretch. So we're taking the top heel to the butt, pull the knee back to get the front of your thigh stretching, tuck the tail when you're ready to increase it, and some of you can roll back onto the top foot and push that thigh down if you've got that flexibility. If not, stay on your side. And really give this a good stretch. This is a very big muscle in the body. Great stretch. Keep tucking that tailbone a little more for the last 3 breaths. And releasing out. Rolling over onto your other side. Doing a bit of yo-yo work today, or side-to-side work. So we're lying flat with the knees bent. The top hand, or the underside hand, is on the ground flat, and the top hand is reaching over your top hip. Now we squeeze the waist, come up and down. Squeeze, contract, and down. Exhale, inhale down. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down and let's do a quad stretch now. Pulling the top heel to the butt, knee back, That's it, you all know this one, and then tucking the tail or rolling back as you slowly get deeper into the stretch. Okay, 2 more breaths. And releasing and rolling onto your back. Okay, our last favourite stretch, you all know. Guess what it is? Hamstring stretch. We do this one every week. So we're pulling our right either leg, doesn't matter which one. Keeping the other knee bent, unless you've got the flexibility to straighten the leg. Lovely back of leg stretch. You can flex the top foot, it makes it a bit stronger. Two more breaths. And swap them over. Ooh. 3 more breaths. And let's relax. Let go for a moment, lie flat. Close your eyes. Just feel the body. Well done, everyone. You can stay there for a bit longer if you like, or we'll come out of that. Thanks for joining me in that class. If you'd like to have any more classes, my website's on the screen and you can purchase classes from the website, all different kinds, in yoga, Pilates, strength stretch, and also meditation. If you've got any questions, email me. My email's also on the bottom of the screen. Hope to see you soon.